morning, good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, wherever you are. So I made a joke this morning on my exercise class that, soon to be, my English birthday is March 24th. Born in 1950. Wow, what a year to be born. And I thank God every day I was born in 1950 because it makes the math very easy. And math is definitely not my forte. So it makes it very easy for me to calculate how old I am or how young I am. Let's put it that way. But I made a joke on my exercise class today. Some of you were there. But I feel like, I'm going to be 71, but I really feel like I'm going to be 17. So 71, if you're a little bit dyslexic, you can make it into 17. But truly, I feel very, very blessed because I've been, bestowed with so many gifts. And I like to pass them on to people, and I like them to be, as God has given us so many free gifts, I like to pass on my gifts to my fellow travelers, as we'll call ourselves. We are all fellow travelers on this road to better health, vitality. And then somebody on the class said, well, does that mean when I'm 80, I'll be 8? And I said, yeah, definitely. We're going backwards. We're reversing the aging process. So that's what this class is really all about. Because, it's about health, wellness, and positivity. And those obviously are things that everybody needs to address, especially now. We have been, challenged on many levels, so we do have to up our ante. I always say that, when the going gets tough, the tough get going towards better health, better vitality, better wellness. And when you do have a health challenge, you can turn it into a gift. And that's what we're all about. So a lot of the opportunities that we have, sometimes, God has to knock very hard on this on this hard exterior of ours to wake us up, to do the things that we need to do to keep us in good health. And of course, in a lot of my previous videos, I went over, the things that we need to do to maintain our health. And so if you just go back and watch those, you'll get, an idea of what I'd like you to do on an everyday basis. So, so I decided that, since we like to keep the videos as short as possible, that, I just recommend people to go back and listen, because I have a list there, between hydration and, breathing and meditation, all the things that we need to be doing on a daily basis to keep our bodies, minds, our souls, in good working order. So I do want to speak to you about something that I got introduced to a few years ago, which definitely has changed the course of my life, and I hope will help you to increase your health and vitality. So a lot of you know about it already, because a lot of you have been in touch with me over the years. So you know about this, but I just want to go over it, and I want to educate those people who don't know about it. Okay, so what we're talking about, I actually did want to do more about Mary Manahan's class, and I will do that. But somebody over the weekend asked me to do a class on this, so I'm just going to go over this. So what's this great herb that I got introduced to a few years ago? The abbreviation is CBD. So a lot of you have heard about it. It's a very big rage across the universe. And why? Why is it, such a big rage? Because it really does change your body chemistry and definitely helps people to get healthier, happier, holier. So CBD is actually, from a plant. And there's a lot of bad press about this plant, but the CBD is the healthy part of the plant. So the plant is actually found in the marijuana plant, but they have figured out a way to extract the CBD from the THC, which is the part of the plant which will get you kind of loopy and get you, go into that, stoned place and all that kind of jazz. But the CBD is like very, very healing. And Moshe and I and a lot of the people who work with us have been introduced to it. Now, personally, I recommend the tea. Why? First of all, the tea is really the most the whole plant, right? So it's really the best way to get it. The one that we use and that we carry is the organic herb, the organic CBD, which I definitely recommend. But the tea is fantastic. But I do want to tell you that what I'd like you to do, if you do decide to use the tea, and if you do, which I hope you do, and you don't have to order it from us, but I do recommend that you do, because we did a tremendous amount of research. Not that I want to, whatever, make money off of you, but we did a tremendous amount of research to find a truly organic source for the CBD and a truly ethical source. Because a lot of the CBD out there is really not healthy. It comes from China, full of pesticides. It's not the real thing. So why am I recommending this, and the way I want you to take it? So when you do use the CBD, the best way to ingest it is also with a little bit of healthy oil. So either take your CBD tea, put a little bit of hemp oil in it, or coconut oil in it, or something like that. It's very, very economical. It's very easy to use. It's very effective. So what are the things that it does? It can relieve pain. It's really good for pain, inflammation. It helps people with anxiety and depression. It can alleviate cancer-related symptoms. Now, these are scientifically proven things that I'm telling you here. This is not me talking, but I do want to tell you, and I do like to say on every YouTube that I do, and every class that I do, that I'm not a doctor. Always check with your doctor, your professional, before you do anything. But, it's good for skin problems. And one of my clients, she had terrible psoriasis, like really, really bad, to the point where it was like itching and really uncomfortable. So we have a few products with CBD, and she uses all of them, but she uses the topical, she uses the tincture, and she uses the tea. And she, thank God, she's had chronic psoriasis for many, many years. And thank God, she is almost, after being very diligent with it for the past month, she's almost completely psoriasis free. But she's using all three products. So this says it might have neuroprotective properties. Okay, so what does that mean? We're looking at that. In these studies, people with that use the CBD improve the quality of their lives, the quality of their sleep, and for people with Parkinson's disease even. And additionally, animal and test tube studies have shown that CBD may decrease inflammation and prevent the neurodegeneration associated with Alzheimer's disease. Now, these are scientific facts, okay? So this is not anything off the top of anyone's head. It could benefit heart health. In one recent study treating 9 healthy men, one dose of 600 milligrams of CBD found that it reduced resting blood pressure compared to a placebo. So there are more and more scientific facts. There are other potential benefits. It helps with addiction. It helps with diabetes, substance abuse, we said. And so, obviously, like I said, the bottom line is it helps with a lot of common health issues. It helps. My main thing is that I learned many, many years ago that all disease has to do with inflammation. Right? So CBD definitely helps to alkalize the body. It helps to get rid of inflammation. It's very good both physically, emotionally, spiritually. I wouldn't go a day without my CBD tea. I use the tincture and the tea. Thank God I don't have anything that I have to use the cream for, but and I mix it, if you don't, some people don't like the taste of it. What I do is I make one of those, I have this organic fruit tea, and I make myself a cup of the organic fruit tea, and then I add my CBD to that, and you can add stevia to it, make it tastier. But you want to drink, you take just a teaspoon of the tea, you put it into, you can put it into 2 cups of water, let it steep for at least 15 minutes to a half an hour, strain it, and then you can add it to anything else and finish at least those 2 cups in the day. So it's a really, really super duper important herb that I recommend, as long as your doctor or professional says it's okay for you. If you're not taking other medications, I don't really even know why it would be a contraindication, but it really has been a wonderful health boon for Moshe, for me, for a lot of my clients, a lot of the people that we work with, and I highly recommend it, and it will bring you to a happier, healthier, holier state, and it'll all of these things work together, right? Most people at our stage of the game, like I said, I'm going to be 71 in a couple months, do deal with arthritis and are on all kinds of medicines and this and that. And, thank God, Moshe and I are not. And like I said before, we do carry the organic. We did a tremendous amount of research to get to where we were, to find this little organic farmer in Oregon that we get our products from. It's really hard to get the really authentic, and so it took us quite a long time to find her, but thank God we did, and we're very, very thrilled with it. So we do recommend it, and if you need any more help with it, I'm a wellness coach. Moshe's the life coach. We can help you with all your issues. And Moshe, we want to end the recording, and we'll open up to any questions or comments that anybody has. Let me put this on that I will allow anybody to unmute themselves. So if you have any questions or comments,